Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be covering retail internet stocks. It's been a sector that's been so hot, like Etsy's been up 3x last 3 months. I'm going to cover a couple other stock picks and explain you why they've been just as hot as software stocks. So let's just get to it. Alright guys, so I wanted to start off by showing you how Etsy look like as a website and what they sell first before we get on, so we could understand their business a little bit. So if you go to Etsy.com, basically they sell custom made goods, unique gifts, vintage gifts. They sell a lot of cool stuff basically. So it's a sort of interesting marketplace, but the point is it's unique and different from others, and they have been growing their numbers, which I'll be covering next. So let's just get to those numbers now. So here we are at a Yahoo screenshot of analysis. What this gives you is their EPS and revenue numbers, and their EPS and revenue numbers moving on forward as well. The reason why these numbers are so important for growth company is that you want to make sure these numbers are going up every quarter so that you are investing in a solid growth company. So let's actually take a look, right? So for current quarter that's coming up, a year ago it was only 0.14. Now the average estimate is 0.36, which is more than 2x. That's a great increase, right? If you look at next quarter, it's 0.12 versus 0.16. That's still a solid increase, obviously not as much as this. And if you compare just overall year, right? This current year average estimate is 0.91, right? A year ago it was 0.76. And now that number is that, and you could see 2021 there will be even growing bigger. So you could see this is a solid growth company in terms of earnings. Now let's take a look at revenue numbers. Their growth expected this year is 79% for this current quarter. Awesome, right? Next quarter, 36%. Right? Year, 42.5%. Right? And next year, not as big, but their EPS growth is stronger next year. So all in all, this is a great number. These are the types of high growth company that you want to invest in. Now, let's actually get to the technical analysis. If you look at Etsy's number, they were at price 30 in the middle of March. Look where it's at right now. 102.54. Amazing run. It more than tripled within 3 months and 2 weeks, basically. So if you draw downtrend resistance line here, right, you have a big candle and you have a gap up to, right, and you have a uptrend support. I mentioned to you many times that's a great buy point. You could have bought it here a little more earlier, or you could have bought it at this red candle, and you could see there's pretty solid volume right there. All right, if you bought it at 45, that's still more than double too. Another buy point. You know how this line looks like a sort of triple top until it reaches here. The fourth time it broke out with a big candle at about 62-ish and pretty decent sized volume as well. So that's another buy point. Now it's hovering over upward resistance line right now. So it may bounce back down a little bit and may bounce back up. But if it goes through this line, there's high likely chance that this stock could even go up higher. So that just shows you the strength of this stock right now. What's interesting about this is that the retail internet stocks are really been strong. However, just retail itself have been struggling. And I'm going to give you a couple other stocks that's been really struggling versus really been on fire, just like this one. So let's take a look at a different stock now. All right, now let's take a look at a stock called Nordstrom, ticker symbol JWN. So this stock has been really struggling. You could see from 42, right, up here, it started selling off heavily like this. And it's been zigzagging under this sort of band, right, for a while before it broke through slightly uptrend support line, and it's been selling off more since. So if you take a look at this, all the other stocks pretty much have been up from March lows, right? This right here. However, this stock is even lower than March lows, right? This stock is even lower. That just shows you how much this stock got beat. It's insane. So this is a stock that's not showing any strength whatsoever compared to Etsy. Etsy's been up about 3x from this low point, where this one is pretty much at that point, or you could say even lower. And the reason why is their stores can't open right now. And even if they're open, there's not many people going to the store right now. That's why you need a strong online presence for your retail business. And Nordstrom does have that somewhat, but their core sales come from department stores offline. And that's the big difference. Now let's take a look at another hot retail internet stock. Now this stock is king of all stocks pretty much. It's Amazon. Everyone knows about it. They have the biggest online retail business. And look how well this stock has been doing. One thing that you have noticed, this is one of the biggest companies in the world. In fact that they grew from about 1650 to 2692, which is more than 1,000 within a 3-month span. It's amazing. Once again, from this February high, if you draw a downtrend resistance line, now although you're not forming uptrend support yet, stock like Amazon, if you see all of this green volume at all once, that's good buy point. Now another buy point could be this line right here. You bounced off from here, you bounced off from here as when you took the high, right? You went low, you bounced back up, and you're fighting to get low, but you didn't get low. And you had this big candle, right? And this acted as a support. So that's a great buy point right there. More riskier buy point, more safer buy point. And within a few days later, look what happened. Boom, boom, boom. It just went up from 1900 to 2400 within a couple of days. Amazing run. And it's been fighting back and forth sort of. So you could draw sort of this span right here, right? And boom, look what happens again. Breaks out even more. And it had this amazing short run again. So it pushed this stock from 1650 to 2700, which is amazing for big market cap stock like this. I don't want to go in details in terms of numbers because I want to keep this video somewhat short, but their 2011 growth estimate is very, very solid, and their 2020 numbers have been decent as well. You know, everyone got hit by coronavirus except a couple of business, and I know software stocks have been doing really, really well, but people forget how well this retail internet stock has been doing. And I just wanted to get that point across for this video. Let's take a look at one more retail internet stock. All right, let's actually look at one more final stock. It's called Fiverr, ticker symbol FVRR. I think some people call it Fiverr as well. So let's take a look. This one just has been on fire. You could see the March lows at about 20. Now it's at 72. So it obviously 3.5x. If you see this downtrend resistance line and triple bottom, that itself is a buy point. It's not trying to go under 20. And you could see this 20 level held here in December as well, right? I think that's a risky buy point, but I still think that's a buy point. Triple bot with 3 straight candles. And after that, it's been on fire since then. But you could also, if you see, could draw this downtrend resistance line like this. And when the big candle broke out with heavy volume right there, big green candle, I like that as a buy point. And when you draw this line as well at 35, you see another big volume, big candle right here, and breaking through triple top. 1, 2, third top, but it just broke up, right? That's a buy point. So many buy points early on. And then after that, it just ran up and up and up and up. When you have such a steep support like this, although it broke here, you write it out. That's a great sign of a stock. And even if it suddenly goes back down, it has this uptrend support line that goes through multiple stop points. That is a good signal because it's still uptrend. This was a steeper uptrend, but overall it's still in an uptrend. So until it breaks this uptrend point, you should not sell this stock. But the point is, there are so many retail internet stocks that's been on fire. We just covered 3, but there's a lot more. And that's it for today's analysis. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more future videos like this. Thank you so much and have a great day.